Is Vegas back? I don't know, but there's a lot of people here.
Hello and welcome back to the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Shawn from Miles to Memories, and tonight we're going to take a midnight walking tour on the Las Vegas Strip. I recently stayed at Planet Hollywood and decided to take a journey out to the Strip around midnight so you could see what it's like, to see if it's safe, to see what it is like now during coronavirus. And we are going to head outside as these lovely people, I think they're a little lost. The hotel is the other way.
It's about 11:25 at night, and we're gonna head out to the Strip to see what it's like late at night right now. Shops are closed. It's quiet. It should be quite interesting. It was much quieter than it did earlier.
Things had quieted down a little bit, but still much busier than you might expect given the time. And I should start by saying this area had a shooting just a couple days after I walked through here. There was a dispute over some sort of a drug deal involving marijuana, and one person shot somebody else in the leg. And I'm not quite sure exactly where it happened, but it happened outside the Miracle Mile shops, somewhere in this area that we're leaving right now. But I didn't experience a lot of that, not a lot of danger, not a lot of craziness, just people looking to have fun, walking down. Lots of pedestrians trying to get hit by cars the entire time. This is one of my favorite areas of the Strip.
It is busy out here. It's a Thursday night.
Nothing better than that Eiffel Tower with its beautiful red, white, and blue. The colors of the American flag, but of course the colors of the French flag as well. There are so many interesting people to watch. I suggest kind of paying attention to the people as they walk by. Lots of interesting characters out on this night and some interesting things to see along the way.
The perpetual battle between cars and pedestrians, just trying to find that opening.
As I made this walk north all the way up to past Harrah's and then all the way back down, I saw a lot of people just looking to have fun, just looking to have a good time. Nothing nefarious, nothing bad. Although I will point out, and you may see it throughout this video, there were people hanging around everywhere. I don't know that that's normally the case in normal times, that there's so many people outside sort of hanging around, standing around in groups, but that is what's happening now, and maybe that displays a little bit of a difference from other times.
It's 11:30 now, and there just are so many people out on the Strip. It'll be interesting to see how Linq is, Flamingo. 30 minutes till midnight. I hope you're enjoying this walk on the beautiful Las Vegas Strip.
Cromwell is still closed, of course, but you can see inside when it's nighttime because you don't have the sun blocking things. Still too dirty to get right up to that glass, but there's something knocked down inside. Such a beautiful casino, though. I do miss it. Hope it comes back very, very soon. What will be interesting is diving into some of these casinos along the way. We're going to head inside the Flamingo in just a minute to see what the casino looks like around midnight. And it was actually pretty busy. There are some areas of the store where things weren't so busy, but the Flamingo Casino is not one of them. once again, there did seem to be just groups of people that would hang out, not only in this area, but pretty much every area of the Strip. But this side of the Strip seemed a lot busier compared to the other side, which we'll see just a little bit later. Lots of people out here having a good time. Showgirls ending their day. And this cowboy, look at this cowboy over here. He's just walking along, but we'll see him pop up later where he just stops for some people watching. Lots of fun here on the Las Vegas Strip. Unfortunately, the Margaritaville Casino has seen better days. Very empty.
Poor Margaritaville Casino.
There's our cowboy friend. Just decided to stop, drink his beer, and watch all the people going by. Those sirens were just for officers stationed at Linq, and we'll be able to see them off to the right here. Probably 6 or 8 Metro police officers. And then, of course, the showgirls waiting to take their picture with you over here on Linq Promenade. This area was very busy, and there are a lot of slushy drinks being purchased on the Las Vegas Strip. Several areas where you can see people lining up to buy those concoctions, as I call them. But it looked to be like a lot of people having fun, and it was good to see this. We'll walk back a little bit, check out a little bit more of Linq, and then we're going to head into O'Shea's and through the Linq Casino to see exactly what it's like around midnight, right in the heart of the central Las Vegas Strip. O'Shea's was relatively busy at the tables, but this area is the saddest part. This empty area is where the beer pong tables used to be. Hopefully they will come back at some point soon, but no beer pong at O'Shea's just is not right. If you ever went to the old O'Shea's, had some of the best beer pong in Las Vegas. And of course, this brand new, nicer version of O'Shea's definitely had beer pong as well. One of my favorite places on the Strip to play it, although admittedly, I am not great at beer pong. The Linq Casino was a little bit slower. The table area was slower. This little area, which is closer to the Las Vegas Strip, was slightly busier and certainly had some people and some more crowds. As we got really close to midnight here, it was good to see people on the Strip. This is a Thursday night, remember, so a little slower. One area where you can see the big changes is this one. This is usually a very busy area with the Carnival Court and the piano bar at Harrah's. Very quiet these days.
It's 11:40 p.m. and starting to get quieter on this end of the Strip as we get further away from Flamingo. We'll cross up ahead and see how it is on the other side at Caesar's Palace and Bellagio and on down.
One thing you might notice is that everybody is just sort of out having fun, but there are a lot of people just hanging around as we come along to another frozen concoction place with another long line. These places are doing great business out here on the Strip, and they're trying to maintain distance, but it's not always easy. This is my favorite McDonald's with the arch and the signs. Not my favorite to eat at, but favorite to look at.
Oh, the escalator is broken or closed, one or the other. Cool signs though. And the cool arch. Dangerous proposition, people. Some people get killed.
Nothing like a random group of supercars driving down the Las Vegas Strip as pedestrians do their best to jump in front of them. I mean, it's crazy, but this is what happens when it's late on the Strip. People start crossing streets when they're not supposed to, and all kinds of stuff happens. That's why you have all of these pedestrian bridges and other protections for pedestrians. We're not going to head inside Mirage, but I do always love this waterfall and feel like it doesn't get enough love with the volcano just next door.
Prepare to be cooked as we walk through the area with all these signs that just make it so hot. It's 11:45 p.m. at the Trevi Fountains. Much quieter over here.
This is a really peaceful and serene area at night. I love walking around, listening to the water, and seeing the beautiful colors. Really, really nice area. One of my favorites.
No one's going for a swim tonight, so that's good.
And indeed, on this midnight walk, we didn't see anyone swimming in the Trevi fountains or any of the other Caesars fountains or even the Bellagio fountains. So maybe we can consider that a win. Those sirens over there in the distance, we'll get a closer look. Those are just the ones we walked by earlier. The police on assignment there at the entrance of Linq, trying to keep things safe. And still a lot of people on that side of the Strip walking up and down for this late at night on a Thursday night. Viva Las Vegas. As we head back down towards Bellagio, I can't help but appreciate the Flamingo frontage, this Art Deco style. Check out our full Flamingo video to see what it's like there. So much classic Vegas history. Speaking of history are these fountains. I'm always surprised that people don't just fall in, given that they're right at ground level and there's no protection from going in there, but I definitely appreciate when they are running and not covered. Caesars has had a few times over the last few years where they covered it with pop-up stores or shops. Most recently, I think a Samsung pop-up shop. So good to see the fountains fully operational. That Flamingo frontage, one of my favorites on the Strip. And it feels a little quieter here. And as I said, this side of the Strip definitely was less busy than the east side of the Strip. But another fountain here at Caesars, and these outdoor water fountains are great. And they're one of my favorite parts about walking down this side of the Strip around Caesars. Just so you know, the last Bellagio show is just before midnight. And so we're gonna head over there to try to catch it before it is over. Couldn't quite make it out to the Strip for the last show of the night, but we got this unique perspective from one of the side balconies. Can't open the door, but what a great perspective of these massive water jets, and a great salute to the United States as the national anthem plays with this last show of the night. Thankfully, we will get to go outside and see what the people are up to out on the Las Vegas Strip right at midnight. Have you ever caught the last show of the night at the Bellagio? What is your favorite show there? Let me know in the comments. So many people out here just before the clock strikes midnight, just a couple of minutes till midnight at this point. And Las Vegas is still going strong. I love this area at night. This is the place to be at midnight.
The clock has just struck midnight. And it definitely seems quieter than it did maybe even 30, 45 minutes ago. Although I can see some scooters going by across the street. So there's still some that and people running across Las Vegas Boulevard. Never a good idea.
Lots of cars as well.
It's 12:05 out on the Strip. Things have quieted down. The music at the Bellagio is turned off. And it's quiet. But there's still a lot of people around. Things going pretty well here. A lot of traffic, a lot of people walking.
I'm not going to lie, I really enjoyed this walk on the Strip, and we're not done yet. We still got to head past Cosmo and then cross back over. Still some interesting things to see as the time stretches on. But again, a lot of people hanging around. I would imagine they're not spending as much money in the casinos, and that may be a problem. But one thing that never changes through Vegas, through the time I was a kid, the 80s, the 90s, today, it's pedestrians crossing when they shouldn't. It seems like during the day people respect the boundaries a lot more, but as the night draws on, they cannot wait to just cross however they can. Cosmo, one of the few casinos that has windows on the casino floor, and at night you can see inside and outside. Not much going on there. Cosmo famously changed their security rules just after this to allow less people on the weekends. Heading back to Planet Hollywood, and this bridge is always full of interesting people, and tonight was no different. Even though it feels a little quieter now as the night goes on, it's still very, very busy, and it will be for hours to come.
12:12 now. And it does seem to be quieting down, but there is no shortage of people either. The Rock Bar is still open.
People out there still enjoying their drinks right on the Las Vegas Strip at midnight. You can't argue with that. And Chick-fil-A and Pinup Pizza were also busy, really, really busy with people. Not a huge surprise there, but good to see them doing a brisk business as we head back to Planet Hollywood. Check out my full Planet Hollywood review coming in just a few days. Let me know what you think. Did it look safe? Did you feel safe? Let's talk in the comments. Let me know. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.